How do I even begin to express how irresistibly cute and adorable I find you? Words feel so small compared to the emotions that rise in me whenever you're near. Every time you appear in front of me, it becomes almost impossible to take my eyes off you. It's as if the entire world fades away and all I can see, all I want to see, is you. The moment your presence touches my senses, a smile comes to my face without me even realizing it. My heart beats faster, my breath grows shallow, and I can't help but wonder how a single person can have such an overwhelming effect on me. Why do you have to be so breathtakingly gorgeous, so radiant that it feels like even the brightest stars pale in comparison? Your eyes captivate me most of all. Those deep, soulful eyes seem to hold entire worlds within them, shimmering with a light that feels almost otherworldly. When I look into them, I feel both a profound sense of peace and a terrifying fear, peace because they soothe me, fear because I know I could easily get lost in their depths and never want to find my way back. I imagine staring into those eyes for hours, and the thought alone makes my heart tremble. I wish I could run my fingers gently through your soft, beautiful hair, memorizing its texture like it's the finest silk. I long to hold your hand in mine, to intertwine our fingers so tightly that nothing in this world could pull us apart. Sometimes I imagine you sitting in front of me, and I just gaze at you endlessly, losing myself in your presence until hours slip by unnoticed. It almost feels like God must have spent extra time and care shaping every detail of you, for you are nothing short of a masterpiece. Every time you come near, my heart races uncontrollably. I often wonder if you can hear the frantic thumping inside my chest, betraying the emotions I struggle to hide. And then there is your smile, a smile so magical that it makes time itself seem to stop. When you smile, it's as though the universe pauses to admire your beauty, and for me, that moment feels eternal. Your smile lights up my heart, filling it with a happiness I can't put into words. All I want is to see that smile again and again, to protect it, to make sure it never fades. But what amazes me even more than your beauty is your personality and the purity of your nature. I often find myself at a loss for words when I try to describe you, because there is not a single flaw I can point out. You are a rare soul, and honestly, I sometimes feel a little jealous. How can someone possess so many good qualities all at once? You are humble despite having every reason to be proud, kind even when no one is watching, and deeply connected to your roots in a way that grounds you. I admire how you treat your family with such love and respect, and how you extend that same warmth and generosity to your friends. Even strangers feel the touch of your kindness, and that speaks volumes about the beauty of your character. What stands out to me is your courage, the courage to admit your mistakes, to face them without letting ego cloud your growth. It takes true strength to be so open and honest about your faults, and I find that deeply admirable. Most people spend their whole lives hiding behind pride, yet you have this rare bravery to show your vulnerability, and in that vulnerability lies your greatest strength. You are true to yourself, refusing to let others pressure you into becoming someone you are not. That authenticity is so rare in today's world, and it makes me value you even more. You have this sweetness, this generosity of spirit, that makes being around you feel like a blessing. You never let the weight of the world harden your heart, and that is something I hold in the highest regard. I am so grateful that I have had the chance to know someone like you, because people like you don't come around often. You inspire me in ways I can't fully explain. There is so much I need to learn from you: patience, kindness, humility, honesty, and above all, the ability to remain true to myself no matter what. Sometimes I wonder if you even realize how extraordinary you are. To me, you are one of a kind, unlike anyone else I have ever met. You carry both beauty and goodness in perfect harmony, and it feels almost unfair that one person could hold so much light. If I could make one wish, it would be for your happiness to last forever. I hope that life always blesses you, that your smile never fades, and that you always remain the incredible person you are. Because the truth is, the world is better simply because you are in it. And my world, especially, shines brighter just knowing you are a part of it. There are so many moments when I delude myself into thinking that I no longer have feelings for you. I try to convince myself that I've moved on, that I've left every piece of you behind. I tell myself that everything is going great, that I'm happy, and that my life is moving in a direction where your presence doesn't matter anymore. I pretend so well that sometimes I almost believe it myself. I smile at the world, I laugh in conversations, I act as though the weight of your absence doesn't press on my chest. But the truth that gnaws at me silently every single day, is that I still miss you. With each day that passes, I find myself missing you even more, as though time isn't healing me but carving a deeper wound that refuses to close. I've become skilled at hiding my emotions, almost like an expert in self-deception. I've mastered the art of blocking my feelings, building walls inside me that are supposed to protect me from the ache of missing you. My heart still calls out for you, but I've stopped listening to it, because when I do, all I hear is your name echoing endlessly. I try to follow my mind instead, pushing logic in front of emotion, but when I do, there is no joy, only emptiness. True happiness lies with the heart, and mine belongs to you, even when I wish it didn't. Sometimes I feel so angry with you. Why did you do this to me? Why did you walk away with my heart and never give it back? Even after moving away, why do you linger in me, as if you were stitched into my very soul? Why do you continue to appear in my dreams, uninvited, every single night? And why does my heart still race when I hear your name whispered somewhere in the air? I hate myself for admitting it, but I haven't forgotten you. Not even today. My days are easier, because I keep them filled with work and responsibilities. I drown myself in busyness, believing that if I keep moving, I won't feel the weight of your absence. But the nights, oh, the nights are unbearable. The silence of the night has a cruel way of making your memories louder. They flood into my mind, wrapping around me until I can barely breathe. I try to push them away, but the harder I try, the tighter they cling. Why do you still have this power over me? Why, after everything, do you still affect me so deeply? Sometimes I wonder if this will ever end. Will I always feel you living inside me like this? Every day, I realize that I haven't truly smiled in what feels like forever. My laughter is hollow, my joy incomplete. There is an emptiness within me that nothing seems to fill, no matter how hard I try. I imagine a life with you still, even now. I catch myself picturing conversations we'll never have, adventures we'll never take, and a home we'll never build together. And when I wake from these daydreams, reality crushes me all over again. You still rule my mind and my heart. I don't want you to, but you do. And I find myself asking over and over again, what can I possibly do to stop these thoughts from haunting me? How do I silence the voice that whispers your name into the quiet corners of my mind? I wish I could see you just once more, to look into your eyes and finally ask you why. Why do I still feel like you are mine? Why does my heart still claim you when you are no longer here? It's so hard for me to admit that my feelings for you have not disappeared. I've tried endlessly to move on. Every morning, I wake up telling myself that today will be different, that today I won't think about you. And yet, every single night, I fall asleep with you still lingering in my thoughts. I've tried distractions, I've tried letting go, but nothing works. Nothing is effective enough to erase you from me. Sometimes the weight of it all becomes too much, and I feel like screaming just to let it out. The overwhelming swirl of emotions inside me makes it hard to breathe, and I don't know where to place them anymore. I don't know how to carry this burden. I feel trapped between wanting to forget and being unable to let go, between anger at you for leaving and longing for you to return. And if I'm honest, truly, painfully honest, I just want to hold you again. I want to wrap you in my arms and feel, even if just for a moment, that sense of belonging that I once had with you. I want to ask you why I still feel connected to you, why my soul still insists that you are mine. Maybe I'll never get those answers, but the questions live inside me every single day. More than anything, I just need comfort. I need the kind of comfort that only comes from a long, tight hug, the kind that makes the world fall away, the kind that reminds me I am safe, loved, and whole. And though I know it may never come from you, my heart still longs for it, still waits for it, still aches for it. Because the truth, no matter how much I try to bury it, is simple: I still love you. And I don't know how to stop.